Little jaw grip, city bite back. Paving my kingdom, the skyline cracks. Shadow my throne under flicker lit skies. Grit in my teeth, every step baptized. Silent killer, Glock in a hymn. Blood moon rise and the lights grow dim. Echoes in alleys, whispers of sin. Crown on my dome where the chaos begins. Street tyrant, I rule the code. Brick by brick, the game unfolds. Street tyrant, no love, just go. Eyes on the throne, my soul been sold. My soul been sold. My soul been sold. Concrete veins pump venom through blocks. Every clock ticks, another door locks. King with no court, just a blade for a scepter. Face on the coin, but the world won't remember. Smoke curls like questions, no answers land. Heat in my palm like the devil's hand. Midnight symphony, sirens and screams. Street tyrant walk, splitting shadows and dreams. Breathe in the fire, exhale the frost. Every wind here, another soul lost. Footsteps echo, the reaper's hymn. Street tyrants rise as the city's grip. The prophet is highest where the light never shines. I deal in silence, I deal in forgotten names. Their loss is my inventory, their end is my come up. I work the soil of the dead, this is the graveyard hustle. Digging begins. Demo buzz, deep mail rap. Flow is slow, heavy and deliberately menacing, emphasizing the dark nature of the business raw. Crushing 808s hit hard with a slow, powerful echoing. I'm in the forgotten servers, the archives that are permanently dead. I sell the secrets they thought were buried, profiting from the words they said. The graveyard hustle is real, trading data from the deepest grip. I own the final moments, the truths they thought they had securely zipped. Every deep rap vocal line is a spade hitting gold in the stereo ground. Quick percussion hitting hard, no one hears a fatal muted sound. They sleep beneath the stone, their digital footprint still pays the fee. This whole dark cinematic setting exists solely to enrich me. Harvest the digital souls, turning their loss into my final score. I'm the ultimate hustler, always coming back for more. Yeah, the epitaph is written in code. The history they try to hide is mine. I break the digital lock, claiming the treasures of a silent shrine. I deal in final moments, the price is always absolute. I am the silent owner of the buried, the undisputed proof. Graveyard hustle, get the bag. 808 hits the dark, pulling the body out of the red. I am the scavenger, the vulture couldn't control. This is gangster trap, demanding the final toe. Dynamic flow, the magic is dead, the prophets rise fast. Creature percussion is the terror that was built to last. Dig it up, man. Graveyard hustle, get the bag. 808 hits the dark, pulling the body out of the red. I am the scavenger, the vulture they couldn't control. Graveyard hustle, get the bag. 808 hits the dark, pulling the body out of the red. I am the scavenger, the vulture they couldn't control. This is gangster trap, the man in the final toe. Dynamic flow, the matrix is dead. The prophets rise fast. Crash percussion is the terror that was built to last. Dig it up mine, dig it up mine, dig it up mine. Dig it up mine, dig it up mine, dig it up mine, dig it up mine. Dig it up mine, dig it up mine, dig it up mine, dig it up mine. Dig it up mine, dig it up mine, dig it up mine, dig it up mine. Hey, yeah. I find the weakness in the estate, the loophole they left behind. I exploit the death certificate, controlling the flow of their mind. I don't need a disguise, I just operate when world is fast asleep. My freestyle is the final word, the promises I never keep. They talk about peace, I talk about the wealth hidden beneath the stone. I'm the ultimate hustler, ruling the darkness all alone. I see the remnants of that pride, turning it into the cash flow. I am the silent commander where the true darkness will grow. You trusted the silence, I showed you the secrets that were never meant to speak. I claim the final victory, scrum when the others are weak. Yeah, the dirt is covering them. The secrets are mine. You cannot rest in peace when your data is still active. I own your legacy and your debt. Transaction complete, the silence is golden. Yeah, keep it growing.
Be the man, pay your hustle, get the bag. 808 hits the dark, pulling the body out of the rag. I am the scavenger, the vulture they can control. This is gangster trap, demanding the final toll. Dynamic flow, the matrix is dead, the prophets rise fast. Crunching percussion is the terror that was built to last. Dig it up, pay your hustle. 808 hits the dark, pulling the body out of the rag. I am the scavenger, the vulture they get the control. I your hustle, 808 hits the dark, pulling the body out of the rag. I am the scavenger, the vulture they couldn't control.
The dead talk to me, and they pay. Keep calling.
When the sun goes down, our work begins. We are the invisible hand, the power behind the curtain. Our laws are final, our reach is infinite. Welcome to the hidden world, the Night Lord Syndicate. The meeting is called to order.
The streets are dead, but our network is highly active and live. We move the cargo and the data, making sure the hustle will thrive. The Night Lord Syndicate controls the darkness, every silent move and trade. I am the boss of the shadows, the final decision is made. Every D-rap vocal line is an order passed down through the chain. With the percussion hitting hard, marking the inevitable rain. They think they see the light, but the economy is run by the moon's glow. This whole dark cinematic reality respects only the things we know. I own the politicians, the banks, the police are all of my time. I'm the ultimate authority, committing the perfect silent crime.
The code is complex, the contracts are written in invisible ink. Control the entire operation, watching the empire sink. I push the limits past the limit, bending the global law to my will. The only way out of silence, my power is standing still.
Yeah, if you hold the matrix is on the complex, it's a fade.
One big tip of poison is the terror that was built to last. One big tip of poison is the terror that was built to last. One big tip of poison is the terror that was built to last. Night Lord Syndicate. Hits the tower, making the opposition like a fool. I am the organization, the structures they couldn't contain. This is gangster trap, fueled by darkness and gain. Dynamic flow, the matrix is on the contracts I set fast. Rich percussion is the terror that was built to last. Rich percussion is the terror that was built to last. Rich percussion is the terror that was built to last. Night Lord Syndicate.
Night Lord Syndicate. 808 hits the tower, making the opposition look like a fool. I am the organization, the structure they couldn't contain. This is gangster trap, fueled by darkness and gain. Dynamic flow, the matrix is on, the contracts are set fast. Gangsta percussion is the terror that was built to last.
I own the 0 hour, the moment the weakness start to show. I exploit the corruption, the darkness where the best money flows. I don't need a public face, my influence is felt without a sound. My freestyle is the final word, the prophecy that has been crowned. They talk about justice, I talk about the truth that justice won't find. I'm the ultimate hustler, controlling the world's most powerful mind. I see the power structure, every wire is connected to my will. I am the silent commander, the promise I will fulfill. You trusted the daylight, I showed you the power of the deep black night. My dominance is eternal, secure in the final ride.
The network is unified. The weakness is purged.
You cannot fight an enemy that operates beyond the visible range. You are simply a piece in my grand design. Syndicate confirmed, execution authorized.
808 hits the tower, making the opposition look like a fool. I am the organization, the structure they couldn't contain. This is gangster trap, fueled by darkness and game. Enemy flow, the matrix is on the contracts, all set fast. Way too percussion is the terror that was built to last. Way too percussion is the terror that was built to last. Way too percussion is the terror that was built to last. Night Lord Syndicate.
The grip is absolute. The demand is non-negotiable. We control the supply chain, we own the final price. Our network is forged in steel and code. Bend the knee to power. This is the Iron Cartel. Production begins.
Was slow, heavy, and extremely rigid, emphasizing unshakable power. Raw crushing 808s, hit hard with a slow, powerful industrial rhythm like a heavy press coming down.
The markets are locked down. No one moves without my final approval stamp. I set the price of the copper, turning the entire city into my camp. The Iron Cartel dictates the trade. From the dirt to the digital core, I am the boss of the industry, always demanding more. Every deep rap vocal line is a contract signed in blood and rust. Grits and percussion hitting hard, turning they fragile, hoping to dust. They talk about competition, I talk about the monopoly I built to last. This whole dark cinematic reality respects only the shadow I cast. I control the flow of the order, chips, the circuits, every single piece. I'm the ultimate force of production, bringing all resistance to cease.
Final shipping is leaving, the rules of the game are perfectly clear. I took the power of industry fueled by cold, corporate fear. I push the limits past the limit, my word is the ultimate fate. The only law I follow is the one I choose to create.
Iron Cartel, 808 hits the factory. Every single shipment is my trip. I am the monopoly, the structure they couldn't contain. This is gangster trap, fueled by profit and pain. Dynamic flow, the supply chain is mine. The contracts all set fast. Grip tip percussion is the terror that was built to last. Iron Cartel, Iron Cartel, Iron Cartel, Iron Cartel. 808 hits the factory. Every single shipment is my trip. I am the monopoly, the structure they couldn't contain. This is gangster trap, fueled by profit and pain. Dynamic flow, the supply chain is mine. The contracts are set fast. Grits of percussion is the terror that was built to last.
Final control. Final control. Come on. 20 parts, cell his flow is tight and clinical, detailing the mastery over both physical and digital resources. I own the very moment of failure. The factory that shuts down and cries, I exploit the weak links. Watching the competition die, I don't need a public fight. My influences fell through the financial wire.
My freestyle is the perfect script, setting the market on fire. They talk about investigation, I talk about the evidence I delete with speed. I'm the ultimate hustler, planting the ultimate seed. I see the power structure, every single move is dictated by my hand. I am the silent commander, the ruler of the entire land. You trusted the free market, I showed you the meaning of absolute might. My dominance is unbreakable, secured by darkness and light.
The steel is forged. The price is paid. You cannot compete with a system designed to crush. Your resources are mine. Your future is owed. Cartel confirmed, all products seized.
Iron Cartel, 808 hits the factory. That single shipment is my trip. by profit and pain. Dynamic flow, the supply chain is mine. The contracts are set fast. Watts of percussion is the terror that was built to last. I am control, I am control, I am control. Yeah. I am, I am, I am. I am, I am, I am, I am. Yeah. The ledger is hidden, the rules are unspoken. We profit from what they fear, we thrive on the darkness. Don't ask questions, just deliver the payment. This is the hidden economy, the shadow racket, operation is active. Capable this deep metal rap, flow slow, heavy and extremely slick. Emphasizing stealth and organization, raw crushing 808s hit hard with a powerful echoing rhythm into my volume, the boss of the secret. The truth they desperately try to conceal. Yeah, every deep rap vocal line is a threat they are too scared to dismiss. Special percussion hitting hard, marking the power of the fatal kiss. They talk about transparency, I talk about the wealth hidden in plain view. This so dark in the matter, reality is run by the things we do. I handle the silent exchange, the leverage that keeps the elites in line. I'm the ultimate hustler, making the midnight hour shine. The file is uploaded, the final blackmail is already set. I took the power, feel the one they will never forget. I push the limits past the law. Every single contract is sealed by me. The only escape they have is silence. My power is the final decree. Yeah, yeah. Get on my mind and get away. Here's to do the man in the final sacrifice. I am the extortion, the force they couldn't contain. This is gangster trap, fueled by darkness and pain. Yeah. Anime flow, the network is on, the payment is due fast. Special percussion is the terror that was built to last. Better way, better way, better way, better way, better way, better way. Shadow racket, that away is the dark demanding the final sacrifice. Raw, I am the extortion, the force they couldn't contain. This is gangster trap, fueled by darkness and pain. Dynamic flow, the network is on, the payment is due. I'm on the panic, the weakness they try to hide in shame. I exploit the mistake, knowing the cost of the ultimate game. I don't need a confrontation, my influence is felt through the walkers they tap. My freestyle is the final word, avoiding every single trap. They talk about innocence, I talk about the secrets I hold in the vault. I'm the ultimate hustler, ensuring the financial assault. I see the power structure, every move is predicated by my command. I am the silent commander, the shadow over the land. You trusted the police, I showed you the meaning of the unseen bribe. My dominance is eternal, controlling every single tribe. Shadow racket is moving the secrets of mine forever. You cannot expose a crime when a judge is on my payroll. Your life is simply leverage. I choose the control. Racket confirmed, collection complete. Shadow racket, 808 is the dark demanding the final sacrifice. I am the extortion, the force they couldn't contain. This is gangster trap, fueled by darkness and pain. Yeah, dynamic flow, the network is on, the payment is due fast. Watch your percussion is the terror that is real to last. Better way, better way, better way, better way, better way, better way.
They called us barbarians. They called us destroyers. But we are the only ones left standing on the ruins. We smashed the old gods to build our new throne. The kingdom of chaos. The Vandal dynasty. The new era begins now.
Every deep rap vocal line is a hammer blow to the fragile pride. Rich of percussion hitting hard, marking the fact that the heroes died. They talk about rebuilding, I talk about the wealth that stripped and took fast. This whole dark cinema reality is crumbling, built on structures that couldn't last. I sit on the throne of debris, the crown is made of broken stone and wire. I'm the ultimate force of ruin, fueling the final fire. Rising slightly for epic drama, sounding utterly dominant, the anarchy beat swells with massive echoing synth pads and a chaotic accelerating noise burst. The fire is consuming, the smoke is hiding, the ultimate truth they seek. I took the power of all things, ruling over ashes of the weak. I push the limits past the limit, my word is the final decree. The only structure left standing is the dynasty built by me. Maximum force, deep commanding and heavily layered chant, the most overwhelming, chaotic gateway drops epic sonic destruction. 808 hits the core, nothing left to worship or to praise it. I am the destruction, the lineage of the unforgiving blade. This is gangster trap, the perfect kingdom we made. Dynamic flow, the matrix is shattered, the record spreads fast. Trick percussion is the terror that was built to last. Vandal dynasty, 808 hits the core, nothing left to worship or to praise it raw. I am the destruction, the lineage of the unforgiving blade. This is gangster trap, the perfect kingdom we made. Damning flow, the matrix is shattered, the record spreads fast. To percussion is the terror that was built to last. Vandal dynasty, I own the very dust of their legacy, the forgotten stories they tried to save. I exploit the empty space, claiming the things they couldn't brave. I don't need a battle plan, the fear of my name does the work for me. My freestyle is the perfect script, setting the ultimate decree. They talk about heritage, I talk about the right to plunder and seize. I'm the ultimate hustler, ruling with destructive ease. I see the power structure, every move is dictated by my will. I am the silent commander, the promise I will fulfill. You trusted the foundations, I showed you the meaning of the final crack. Nothing stays whole when the vandals attack. I said this power spectre, every move must be taken without no will. I am the silent command, but the promise I will repeal. It's what the do rames and so you the meaty man of fire to grab. Love to see so the vandals intact. The temples are gone, the libraries are ashes. There is nothing left to challenge the power that annihilated the past. You bow to the ruin, you bow to the new king. Dynasty established, obedience is your only function. Vandal dynasty, raise it. 808 hits the core, nothing left to worship but to praise it raw. I am the destruction, the lineage of the unforgiving blade. This is gangster trap, the perfect kingdom we made. Damning flow, the matrix is shattered, the record spreads fast. What's up percussion's a terror word that was built to last. Vandal dynasty. Vandal dynasty. 808 hits the core, nothing left to worship or to praise it raw. I am the destruction, the lineage of the unforgiving blade. This is gangster trap, the perfect kingdom we made. Dynamic flow, the matrix is shattered, the record spreads fast. Crutch of percussion is the terror that was built to last. Mixing percussion, the terror that was built to last. The ruins are beautiful. My kingdom is chaos. The ruins are beautiful. My kingdom is chaos. Yeah.
They handed me nothing, so I took everything. My crown is made of broken concrete and dirt. The palace is the alley, the power is pure violence. I built this from the base. This is the gutter throne. The ascension is bloody.
Pale bills, deep malt. Deep mail flow is slow, heavy and extremely aggressive, emphasizing street credibility and raw strength. Raw crushing 808s hit hard with a powerful
Compromising rhythm, climbed out of the sewer, watched the weak one drown in the current. My name is the only law, they follow the final dark deterrent. The gutter throne stained with the struggle, every hustle and every scar. I rule the underground servers knowing exactly who and where they are. Every deep rap vocal line is a lesson learned from the cold hard street. Retro percussion hitting hard, marking the moment they taste defeat. They talk about royalty, I talk about the blood I spilled to get this rank. This so dark, some reality respects only the things that can't be yanked. I sit on the throne, I forge the foundation laid with fear and steel. I'm the ultimate force of nature, showing them what real power feels. Master stretching from the alley to the digital core. I took the power of the streets and now I demand even more. I push the limits past the limit, my word is the final brutal law. The only sight left standing is the kingdom on the final flaw. What a flaw! Hey, hit the street, putting everyone on high alert. Raw, I am the rebellion, gifts I've made, final decree. This is gangster trap, the only power you'll ever see. Dynamic flow, the matrix, shatter the record, spreads fast, scratch. Concussion is the terror that was built to last. Right, go to throne, 808, hits the street, putting everyone on high alert. Raw, I am the rebellion street. This is gangster trap, the only power you'll ever see. Dynamic flow, the matrix is shattered, the record spreads fast. Trap percussion is the terror that was built to last. Unstoppable ring! Go to throne, 808, hits the street, putting everyone on high alert. Raw, I am the rebellion, the self-made final decree. This is gangster trap, the only power you'll ever see. Dynamic flow, the matrix is shattered, the record spread fast. Bitch, percussion is the terror that was built to last. Dynamic flow, the matrix is shattered, the record spreads fast. Bitch, percussion is the terror that was built to last. Wanted there. 808 hits the street, putting everyone on high alert. I am the rebellion, the self-made final decree. This is gangster trap, the only power you'll ever see.
this, but this.
808 hits the street, putting everyone on high alert. I am the rebellion, the self-made final decree. This is gangster trap, the only power you'll ever see.
This, but this.
The street is my domain. The power is absolute. You cannot challenge a ruler who has nothing left to lose. Your respect is mandatory. Your future is irrelevant. Throne established. All hail the new king.
Hell! Got a throne, 808, hits the street, putting everyone on high alert. Raw, I am the rebellion, the self-made final decree. Raw, this is gangster trap, the only power you ever see. Dynamic flow, the matrix, shatter the record, spreads fast. Creature percussion is the terror that was built to last. Dynamic flow, the matrix, shatter the record, spreads fast. Creature percussion is the terror that was built to last.
This is the scripture of the streets, the final testament of power. We speak in fire, we preach in lead. No God will save you here, only the velocity of fate. Bow down to the new faith. This is the bullet song. Tempo bills deep, male rap flow is slow, heavy and extremely deliberate. Emphasizing dogma and deadly focus, raw crushing 808s. Hit hard with a slow, powerful echoing rhythm like gunshots in the canyon. Yeah.
The doctrine is simple, eliminate the weak. Claim the ground to hell, my sermon is delivered from the barrel. The truth that cannot be quelled. The bullet psalm is the chant of prayer that breaks the final seal. I am the prophet of the trap, showing them book of power can't conceal. Every deep rap vocal line is a chapter in the book of violence I teach. With the percussion hidden all, marking the moment my fire can reach. They preach peace and forgiveness, I preach the final of forgiving Christ. This whole dark cinematic reality is my altar sealed with digital vice. I baptize a battlefield and smoke the only sacred water I need. I'm the ultimate force of judgment, planting the inevitable seed.
The cycle is spinning. The final sacrifice is about to be made. I took the power of the high ground, watching the opposition degrade. I pushed the limits past the limit, my word is the ultimate code decree. The only true faith left is the dominance built by me.
Maximum force,
Dick command, 808 hits the street, putting every single sin of the bed. Raw. I am the conviction, the structure they couldn't undo.
this is gangster trap.
The only final truth. Down to me flow, the matrix is locked, the sentence is set fast. Taking percussion is a terror that was built to last. Taking percussion is a terror that was built to last. Taking percussion is a terror that was built to last. 808 hits the street, putting every single sin in the bed. Raw. I am the conviction, the structure they couldn't undo. Raw.
This is gangster trap.
The only final truth. Down to me flow, the matrix is locked, the sentence is set fast. The judgment is swift. The sentence is final. You cannot repent when the system is already under my control. Your life is a sacrifice to the new rule. Psalm concluded, execution complete.
Maximum force, geek.
Crossed the border, you ignored the warning sign. This is not a zone, this is a lawless dominion. Survival is rare, mercy is non-existent. Welcome to the wild. This is the savage district. Mark the territory. I roam the forgotten blocks where the police dare not show their face. My word is the final hammer, the ruling of this brutal place. The savage district doesn't negotiate, it operates on a simple cold rule. I am the apex predator, leaving no chance for the fool. Every deep rap vocal line is a roar that commands the fearful respect. Christian percussion hitting hard, marking the moment they taste the final neglect. They talk about civilization, I talk about the absolute truth, the mightiest hand. This whole dark cinematic reality bows down to my cruel command. I own the various faults, the buildings, the digital darkness that runs below. I'm the ultimate force of nature, watching the weak ones slowly go. The air is thick with tension. The fear is rising to the final peak. I took the power of the primal, crushing the timid and the meek. I push the limits past the limit, my word is the ultimate cold strike. The only way to survive here is to follow the path I like. Savage district, 808 hits the boundary, breaking every single rule. I am the darkness, the order they couldn't contain. This is gangster trap, fueled by chaos and pain. Dynamic flow, the territory is locked, the sentence is set fast. Electro percussion is the terror that was built to last. Maximum force, keep landing in heavily layered, chant the most overwhelming. Happy they
Gateway drops have been signing, but telling the gang and the silent command and the promise I will fulfill. You trusted abducted, we outshowed you the meaning of the unseen line. My dominance is unbreakable, a permanent sign. I am the darkness, the order they couldn't contain.
D-Brother King.
This is gangster trap, fueled by chaos and pain. Now miming flow, the territory is locked, the sentence is set fast. Crotch percussion is the terror that was built to last. I own the very code of the street, the secret language they whisper low. I exploit the mistake, watching the fragile alliances dissolve and go. I don't need a public announcement, my presence is known by the quiet they keep. My freestyle is the final script, while the whole damn city is asleep. They talk about freedom, I talk about the freedom to utterly dominate the weak. I'm the ultimate hustler, claiming the ultimate peak. I see the power structure, every move is dictated by my will. I am the silent commander, the promise I will fulfill. You trusted the boundary, I showed you the meaning of the unseen line. My dominance is unbreakable, a permanent sign. I am the Don, precisely only a heavy sustain. Low frequency, sub-bass and fragmented, distorted vocals that repeat in fear. Vocal is a slow, cold, highly magnified growl. The land is soaked, the rule is absolute. You cannot negotiate when your life is already forfeit. Your survival is a myth, only the king endures. District secured, all hail the new law. This is gangster trap, fueled by chaos and pain. Dynamic flow, the territory is locked, the sentence is set fast. Grit top percussion is the terror that was built to last. Some of my horns need to lady, but one of me lady jail, personal running. Heavy hate away to retaliate through time, every other than the silent commander. The promise I will fulfill. You trusted the boundary, I showed you the meaning of the unseen line. My dominance is unbreakable, a permanent sign.
Stay out. It's mine. Fly.
Slow, deep, sustain the impulse.
They put a price on my head, I raised the stakes on that. The red on my hands is the signature of freedom. I am the exception, I am the rule breaker, the legend of the resistance, the crimson outlaw. The chase is over. I woke the digital badlands where the jurisdiction mean nothing at all. I answer only to the trigger, watching the towers and authorities fall. The crimson outlaw runs free, trading the loss for the bullets I keep. I am the ultimate fugitive while the entire weak system is fast asleep. Every deep rap vocal line is a warning they should have heeded before. Ratchet percussion hitting hard, marking the record gets right at their door. They talk about capturing me, I talk about destroying the hand that tries. This whole dark sim, every reality is run by the fear in their own eyes. I wear the red like a banner, the symbol of the rules I refuse to obey. I'm the women force of chaos, ruling at the end or the bay. The bounty is worthless, the capture is nothing but a dream they chase. I took the power of a rebellion, leaving no single permanent trace. I push the limits past the limit, my word is the ultimate final call. The only sight left standing is the kingdom built on the great fall. Crimson Outlaw, 808 hits the district, sealing the final, crushing defeat. I am the exception, the order they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Dynamic flow, the matrix is shattered, the record spreads fast. Ratchet percussion is the terror that was built to last. Got in his nose, matrix is shattered, the record spreads fast. Ratchet percussion is the terror that was built to last. Crimson Outlaw, run the street. 808 hits the district, sealing the final, crushing defeat. I'm an exception, the order they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Dynamic flow, the matrix is shattered, the record spreads fast. Ratchet percussion is the terror that was built to last. I on the very moment of failure, the news reports and struggle to speak my name. I exploit the weak spots, winning the ultimate digital game. I don't need forgiveness, my strength comes from the blood I've already drawn. My freestyle is the perfect script, reigning until the next dawn. They talk about rehabilitation, I talk about the freedom I found in the flight. I'm the ultimate hustler, ruling the darkness and in the light. I see the power structure, every move dictated by my will. I am the silent commander, the promise I will fulfill. You trusted the police, I showed you the meaning of the final raid. my dominance is unbreakable. A legacy I made.
The shackles are broken. The bounty is a joke. You cannot catch a phantom that exists only in the darknet. Your laws mean nothing. Your reign is finished. Outlaw confirmed, never to be contained.
Crimson outlaw, run the street. 808 hits the district, still in the final, crushing defeat. I am the exception. The order they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Dynamic flow, the matrix is shattered, the wreckage is razzed. Watch the percussion, is the terror that was built to last. Beat dynamic flow, the matrix is shattered, the wreckage is razzed. Watch the percussion, is the terror that was built to last. Crimson outlaw.
They read the old scripts, they follow the lies. I burned the pages and wrote a new chapter. This is the true word, the dangerous doctrine. Study the forbidden text, the rogue testament. The truth is heresy.
They bring the old street, they follow the lab. Topping the towers and wall a new chapter. This is the true indicator with rap. The tribute that quickly returns to bro. Second map, the truth is heresy. I distributed the new law through channels they can never detect a trace. I preach the power of the self, it's the absolute dominance of this place. The rogue testament is the blueprint, the hidden code they must all obey. I am the false prophet who brings the truth, watching the fragile old system decay. Every deep rap vocal line is a verse from the scriptures they fear and despise. Ratchet percussion hitting it hard, marking the moment the weak ones can't rise. They cling to their moral high ground, I show them the truth of the savage breed. This whole dark cinematic reality is built on the chaos that I feed. I write the new commandments in red, the ink is the blood I've already spilled. I'm the ultimate author of power, the prophecy that will be fulfilled. Woo!
This is gangster trap, only absolute truth. Dynamic flow, the matrix is shattered, the wreckage pursued.
This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Dynamic flow, the matrix is shattered, the wreckage produced. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Dynamic flow, the matrix is shattered, the wreckage fast. Percussion is viral, spreading through every digital mind they kept clean. I took the power of narrative, controlling every single unseen scene. I push the limits, past the limit, my word is the gospel that ends the reign. The only way out is conversion, they're trapped in this final glorious pain. Old Testament, the new word. 808 hits a tower, making destruction look absurd. I am the conviction, the law they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Dynamic flow, the matrix is shattered. Wreckage was fast. Wreckage was fast. Preach of percussion is the terror that was built to last. Preach the truth. Preach the truth. Preach the truth. Teacher's demise is flow, is tight and clinical, detailing the mastery over the lethal doctrine. I own the very moment of doubt, the moment that faith begins to erode. I exploit the weak spots, injecting the deadly, powerful code. I don't need a public stage, my influences fell through the wires they tap. My freestyle is the perfect script, avoiding every single trap. They talk about tradition, I talk about the future that I choose to define. I'm the ultimate hustler, crossing every single forbidden line. I see the power structure, every move is dictated by my will. I am the silent commander, the promise I will fulfill. You trusted the silence, I showed you the meaning of the absolute call. My dominance is eternal, watching the feeble fall. Watching the feeble fall. Watching the feeble fall. Beach is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Dynamic flow, the matrix is shattered, the wreckage just radius. Beach is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Dynamic flow, the matrix is shattered, the wreckage fresh fast. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Dynamic flow, the matrix is shattered, the wreckage fresh fast. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Dynamic flow, the matrix is shattered, the wreckage fresh fast. Preach the truth. Yeah. Preach the truth. Yeah. Preach the truth. Yeah. Dynamic flow, the matrix is shattered, the wreckage fresh fast.
The book is open. The judgment is written. You cannot deny the verse when it's running through your own code. Your free will is fiction. Only my word is real. Test them. Seal the new age begins.
lost their minds. They crave direction. I give them the target, I whisper the command. The virus is the chaos, the cure is my voice. Catch the insanity, this is the mob fever. The riot is live.
I throw the gasoline, watching the whole city light up in the night. I control the direction of the fury, channeling the ultimate might. Then my fever is spreading an unstoppable wave of raw primal emotion. I am the ultimate leader, commanding the chaos of the ocean. Every deep rap vocal line is a match that ignites 1,000 minds. Russian percussion hitting hard, marking the violence that no one finds. They talk about order and peace, I talk about the beautiful consuming rage. This whole dark cinematic reality is my canvas, turning a dangerous new page. I own the fear in the faces, the mindless compliance of the powerful many. I'm the ultimate force of the masses, earning every single penny. Streets are burning, the digital square is a riotous mess they can't clean. I took the power of the collective, controlling every single unseen scene. I push the limits, past the limit, my word is the ultimate shared belief. The only way out is to follow, there is no hope of relief. There is no hope of relief. Mob fever! 808 hits the street, putting on the ultimate show. Raw! I am the madness, the movement they couldn't contain. This is gangster trap, fueled by chaos and pain. The mimic flow, the city is burning, the dominance is set fast. Beats of percussion is the terror that was built to last. Mob fever! 808 hits the street, putting on the ultimate show. Raw! I am the madness, the movement they couldn't contain. This is gangster trap, fueled by chaos and pain. The mimic flow, the city is burning, the dominance is set fast. Beats of percussion is the terror that was built to last. Mob fever! I own the very moment of chaos, the tipping point where logic dies. I exploit the weak links, blinding the cameras with dust in their eyes. I don't need a public stage, my influences fell through the wires they fear. My freestyle is the perfect script, making the truth disappear. They talk about sanity, I talk about the beauty of the unified attack. I'm the ultimate hustler, there is no turning back. I see the power structure, every move is dictated by my will. I am the silent commander, the prophecy I will fulfill. You trusted the silence, I showed you the meaning of the deafening roar. My dominance is unbreakable, forevermore. Forever, man. Mob fever! The multitude is one. The voice is mine alone. You cannot stop a force that has no single face or name. Your resistance is futile. You join the game. Fever peak control is absolute. Mob fever! 808 hits the street, putting on the ultimate show. Raw! I am the madness, the movement they couldn't contain. This is gangster trap, fueled by chaos and pain. Dynamic flow, the city is burning, the dominance is set fast. Grits of percussion, it is to the terror that was built to last. Mob fever! 808 hits the street, putting on the ultimate show. Raw! I am the madness, the movement they couldn't contain. This is gangster trap, fueled by chaos and pain. Dynamic flow, the city is burning, the dominance is set fast. Grits of percussion is the terror that was built to last. Follow me. Burn!
Slow beat, sustain wheel. There is no weak link. There is no breaking point. We move as one body. We act with one mind. Try to divide us, and the system fails. This is the pact of the unbreakable, the deadlock crew.
Unity is the weapon. Unity is the weapon. Yo, flow is slow, heavy, and extremely synchronized. Emphasizing the collective power raw. Crushing 808s hit hard with a slow, powerful, like a winning rhythm, like a coordinated march. We roll in silence, a fan
phantom unit they can never truly see. You attack one member, you face the fury of the Tiger Dynasty. The deadlock crew is forever a bond that cannot be bought or sold. I am the leader of Beverly, built on secrets and stories untold. Every deep rap vocal line is a confirmation of the brotherhood's might. Pressure, percussion, hidden arc, and the end of the feudal fight. They talk about turning against us, I talk about the absolute loyalty we share. This whole dark cinematic reality respects the silence of the bond that's rare. I own the final sacrifice, the one we are all prepared to make. I'm the ultimate force, a commitment for the crew's eternal sake. I'm hits the street, living in a dark dream raw. I am the loyalty, the bond they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Dynamic flow, the matrix's own until I don't set facts. Deadlock crew, 808 hits the street, living in a dark dream raw. I am the loyalty, the bond they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Jamie McFlow, the matrix's own, never reminisce setbacks. The code is running clean, the coordination is perfectly tight. I took the power of connection, rule a day in the endless night. I push the limits, past the limit. Our defense is completely impenetrable. The only way out is surrender. We are simply unshakable. I on the very moment of action, the cylinders move, they never foresee. I exploit the weak spots, executing the final perfect decree. I don't need a public display, our reputation is built on a quiet fear. My freestyle is the perfect script, making opposition disappear. They talk about infiltration, I talk about the truth that the crew never breaks. I'm the ultimate hustler for the syndicate's ultimate mistakes. I see the power structure, every move is dictated by a mutual will. I am the silent commander, the promise we will fulfill. You trusted the police, I showed you the meaning of the final raid. Our dominance is eternal, a brotherhood we made.
Beats down drastically, only a heavy, sustained, low frequency, sub bass and fragmented. Distorted vocal samples, repeating united vocal is a slow, cold, highly magnified whisper. The lock is secure. The network is closed. You cannot penetrate a wall built on mutual survival. Your attempts are futile. The deadlock holds. Crew secured, loyalty is eternal.
Deadlock crew, 808 hits the street, living in the mid-dog dream raw. I am the loyalty, the bond they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Never make blow the matrix's on the perimeter, we say Deadlock crew, 808 hits the street, living in the mid-dog dream raw. I am the loyalty, the bond they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Never make flow, the matrix's on the perimeter, is set fast.
Deadlock crew, forever break up. Year after takeover.
Was sealed in concrete, the power passed down through the vein. We don't just own the block, we own the entire bloodline. This is not a title, this is destiny. The lineage is unbroken, this is the bloodline empire. Inheritance claim. The empire was founded on shadows, secured by the secrets my father held. I walk the same path, the future is written, the story foretold. The bloodline empire knows no recession, no police, no court to face. I command the global structure, ruling every single time and space. Every deep rock vocal line is a history lesson, staining the red they fear. Gritty percussion, hitting hard, marking the presence of the legitimate ear. They talk about earning it, I talk about inheriting the whole damn game. This whole duck's in the mad reality, boils down to power of the name. I sit on the throne of data, watching the world pay the final tribute fee. The dominance is genetic, written inside of me. A sudden, sharp, high-pitched lich and sing for passive loops twice rapidly before instantly cutting back to the beat. The family crest is data streams, it's the symbol they cannot delete. I run the world in silence, commanding the ultimate defeat. I push the limits past the law, shattering every fragile weak chain. The only thing that matters now is the survival of the bloodline's reign. Bloodline empire, 808 hits the tower, poisoning the digital air. I am the tradition, the power that can never be undone. This is gangster trap, claiming every battle won. Dynamic flow, the matrix is locked, the legacy is your phantom. Beats of caution is the temple, and be stable to last. This is gangster trap, claiming every battle won. Bloodline empire, 808 hits the tower, poison the digital air. I'm the tradition, the power that can never be undone. This is gangster trap, claiming every battle won. Dynamic flow, the matrix is locked, the legacy is set fast. Watch out, percussion is the terror that was built to last. Rules, rule. Steps tight and clinical, detailing the mastery over the inherent network. I own the very fabric of the market. The secret trade route now run. I am the ultimate ruler, shining darker than the midnight sun. I don't need men to hustle, the profits flowing from the pipelines I built. My freestyle is the word of word, the truth that cannot be spilled. They talk about a new king, I talk about the continuous rule of the king. I'm the ultimate hustler where the true power starts and begins. I see the world as my domain, every territory is already sealed. I am the silent commander, my true strength is never revealed. You challenge the name, you challenge the generations of fear and might. I own the dark, I own the everlasting night. The inheritance is absolute. The price was paid by the weak. You cannot erase the history when the history runs the world. I am the final proof of dominance. The sound is immediately pulled into the sub-bass. The family business is eternal. Bloodline empire, 808 hits the tower, poisoning the digital air. I am the tradition, the power that can never be undone. This is gangster trap, claiming every battle won. Dynamic flow, the matrix is locked, the legacy is set fast. Weight to percussion is the terror that was built to last. This is gangster trap, claiming every battle won. Bloodline empire.
The sirens are dead. The traffic lights are gone. We won the war, but the city is still empty. There is only silence now, a monument to our reign. This is the final memory, the urban requiem. Fade to black.
I walk the downtown core, the empire we finally claimed is just dust and bone.
The screens are all shattered, the final message is simply unknown. The urban requiem plays on the static, the sound of a world that refused to bend. I am the last one standing, watching the story come to its quiet end. Every deep rap vocal line is a memory of the power we used to hold. Christian percussion hidden softly mocking the fact that our stories grow old. They talk about resistance, I talk about the inevitable final siege. This whole dark cinematic setting is a monument to the ultimate privilege. I look at the broken data banks, remembering the money we used to move. The dominance was absolute, now there's nothing left to prove. Ever intensified, nothing left to commend to defend. Rob, I am the silence, the ultimate victory and the final price. The ghost of the power is here, haunting the wires we once ran with might. I took the last breath of the network, leaving the permanent quiet night. I pushed the limits past the limit, my word was the final absolute truth. The only structure left is the shadow of a brutal, unstoppable youth. Maximum Furia. 808 hits the void, nothing left to commend or defend. I am the silence, the ultimate victory and the final price. This is gangster trap, chill in the air like ice. Dynamic flow, the matrix is hushed, the legend will last. Watch the percussion is the terror that belongs to the past. The fright of the flow is tight and clinical, detailing the emptiness and cold victory. I own the very architecture, the empty tower standing so high. I exploit the silence now, under the empty unforgiving sky. I don't need a public stage, my influences felt quiet, they keep. My freestyle is the final script, as the city drifts to eternal sleep. They talk about legacy, I talk about the truth that nothing ever remains. I'm the ultimate hustler, free from all the former chains. I see the power structure, every move is dictated by the fading light. I am the silent commander, owning the final night. You trusted the struggle, I showed you the meaning of the absolute win. Now it's over and the emptiness begins. 808 hits the void, nothing left to commend or defend. Raw, I am the silence, the ultimate victory and the final price. This is gangster trap, chill in the air like ice. Dynamic flow, the matrix is hushed, the legend will last. Crits percussion is the terror that belongs to the past. The lights are out, the voices are still. We dominated the world only to find nothing at the end of the wire. The victory is absolute, but hollow. Silence achieves system offline. 808 hits the void, nothing left to commend or defend. Raw, I am the silence, the ultimate victory and the final price. This is gangster trap, chill in the air like ice. Dynamic flow, the matrix is hushed, the legend will last. Crits and percussion is the terror that belongs to the past. We go!